It's time to talk a little bit more about Power Popups. This is the website where you can get started with this SharePoint application. You will find a link in the description of this video. On this page, you can start to play with this app clicking on the link download from app source. This is the app store where you can play with this app. Clicking on get it now, you have to provide some information to install this app on your tenant. Once you have done that, you can start to play with this application. I am now on my demo tenant. This is my top site collection, my home site in SharePoint. You can install Power Popups tenant-wide for every site in your SharePoint environment, or you can target specific site collection. If you are following this second option, to play with this app, of course, you have before to install it, click on the new button and then app, and then here you will find Power Popups. When this app is installed on the site collection, then you can start to play it. Now let me show you this demo. I have this simple SharePoint page, and here I have three web parts, three Power Popups. Here I have just a text, click on the button to get more info about it. If I click on this button, I have this nice pop-up that shows up. Here I have another example. Just below I have this image. I want to get more information about Viva Engage, for example. If I click on this image, which is clickable, I will see this pop-up that give me more input about Viva Engage. Now closing this pop-up, I can go down and I have a third version of this app, and here differently of before I have a link. So if I click on this link, open pop-up, I have a different animation, and here I can embed SharePoint pages. This is the home page of my SharePoint site, so I can scroll and see the dashboard, Viva connections, and all page available in this site. Pretty cool. Now let me show you how it works. Going on the edit mode of this page, you can see that I have three versions installed of Power Popups. If I click now on the first one and here on the pen, the panel on the right shows up, and here I have many options. So it's very flexible, this app. I can decide to have a button that trigger this pop-up, a link or an image as we have seen before. Then I have the content configuration. Here I have pixels. I can define how big should be this pop-up. I can define width and height, and then again below I have the pop-up source. I can embed SharePoint pages, the page URL case for example, or I can have an HTML editor or a rich text editor. The rich text editor gives me the chance to format the text like the text web part in SharePoint. Then going a little bit down, we can see that there is the overlay configuration. Here I can even define the animation, and there are a lot: bounce, slide right, rotating, swing, tada, bounce, and so on. Then pop-up configuration, again, auto close pop-up, redirect visitor, on close. You can define the position of this pop-up, the animation of the pop-up, enable pop-up, close button, true or false. Many options, and then just the last one is inner content configuration. Should content be animated, yes or no, and here you can define other animation. If you are planning to open the pop-up automatically, you can do it. Let's add a new Power Popup web part on top. It's important that you place on top this web part if you want to open it automatically. Let me filter in the search for Power, and the Power Popups web part shows up. Now here clicking on the pen, and on the right now I have the panel open. If I go on pop-up configuration, there is pop-up type. Here I can decide to open this pop-up automatically. Let me select this item. Let me click on apply. And now if I republish this page, I will see automatically this pop-up opening. So I can refresh again the page, and we will see this pop-up that opens immediately.